Okay, so this semester your teacher has asked you to do or take part in a hypothesis assignment. Now you may see this on your to-do list, or you may see it in a module, and when you click on the assignment, what's going to happen is it's going to load up, and it's going to look something like this. Now, what I recommend doing is, of course, always doing the hypothesis assignments on a computer, because doing this on the phone is very difficult. It's just not enough space. Also, this little hamburger up here, if you click on it, it'll collapse and it'll actually give you a bigger screen. This is your menu for your course. You can click that and it'll collapse and it'll give you a little bigger screen. And what you can see is your teacher has possibly given a page note to you explaining the instructions on what the assignment might be. And in this particular assignment, you're asked to make your own page note and to make some annotations. And so in this assignment, I asked students to read this article. It's a short article finding that the food corporations are actually taking part in a lot of the research that's letting us know what's healthy. And so you begin to wonder if there's bias there, but more importantly, we're looking at facts and opinions. But what happens is the students are supposed to read this, and when they go to read this, let's say they read it, they're asked to make a page note. Now, there's difference here between page notes and annotations. When you make a page note, you can click on this, and notice the student's ability now to use this editor to make a page note. Now, you can type in Word and copy and paste, but for the sake of this, I'm just going to say this is my page note, and it'll automatically identify you as the student. If you want to make it bold or italics or do something like this, you can do that. But once you post it, you've posted a page note, and everybody who's in this document will be able to see everybody else's page notes. Now, for annotations, the way you make an annotation is, let's say in this assignment, I ask students to find an opinion. And so this first sentence here starts off with, the food industry has their fingers all over our nutrition research. Well, is that a fact or is that somebody's opinion? I would say that's an opinion. And so what you do is you highlight it, and then what happens is it pops up and you have the ability to annotate. Now, in my class, I would have my students, and I'm just going to write some fake stuff here, but the students would come in and make a comment explaining why they think that's an opinion, what makes it an opinion. And then when they click post, they can go ahead and do that. And so annotations get posted like that. You can go through, and if you're looking for facts, like maybe there's some research down here. Here we go. Here's some research. Skimming articles of the top 10 nutrition journals in 2018. Research in Australia found that. So that is definitely some factual information that you could go check and see if has this been done. So maybe I'll annotate that. And again, I highlight it. I click where it says annotate, and I go in and I explain this is a fact, right? And I would explain why it's a fact and all that, and that's how they would post for this particular assignment. Now, your teacher is going to give you different instructions on how to do that, but something you should know is that you can also, depending on what your teacher asks for, maybe your teacher asks for you to post a picture, right, into this. So let's say you find a picture. If you right-click on a picture, you can copy the image location for a picture, and in your post, if you click on this little picture thing, now notice it says insert the link, and so what you would do is you would come in here, and where it said insert your link, you would copy that link that you did, and now your picture will insert in there. Maybe your teacher asked you to link to another page. So I'm going to copy this link from another page, and I'll come back in, and this time, since I'm copying a link, I'm going to click on this link tool. And notice, it fills in with this text already, but it says insert your link here. So what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll paste over where it said insert my link here, and I'll copy in that link that I copied. Maybe your teacher asked you to add a YouTube video, right? So if I go to a YouTube video, I can just copy the YouTube link. And one of the great things about Hypothesis is all you have to do is paste that YouTube link in. And when I go to post this now, watch what happens. There's my picture, right? And there's my YouTube video. It's all kind of squared away. It's there. And you can share this information and do different things inside of Hypothesis. I wanted to show you how this works. Remember, your teacher may ask you to do annotations. They may ask you to do page notes. And you'll be able to see other people's annotations. You'll be able to go in and look and see who's posted and see what they've said. If you'd like to make comments, you can make comments on that. And so this button right here, if I click on that, that allows me to reply to what Sharon said. And so there's just different things, different ways to use this to interact with an article that's found on the web or one that's uploaded to your course. And so hopefully now you have a better understanding of how Hypothesis works. Once you've done these submissions, it automatically goes into Canvas for you, and your teacher will be able to see it. And so hopefully now you feel a little more comfortable with this, and best of luck on your first Hypothesis assignment. All right, bye-bye.